Unit 1. Yoshi, face forward, please. Thank you. COVID regulations. You should be facing forward anyway.
Oh, really?
Appreciate that. Yeah, you're not supposed to turn around. Supposed to basically be facing forward all the time.
I don't need to turn around.
So like I was saying, we are officially done with Unit 1. We have done all of the unit stuff on childhood. We took that big test yesterday. If you did not finish it, or you need to go finish, or like even start taking it, just make sure you go and take that Unit 1 test. That's a big one. We're using it as like to see if you learned anything at all this quarter for online. So please take that test. It's an important one. I know it's kind of long, but it's like your benchmark. So please take that test. And then we're going to go ahead and do a kind of a short Unit 2 introduction. It won't take us too long. We'll watch a video. We'll talk about what this unit is about, set some goals, and then we'll be done. So it should be kind of quick. So on Google Classroom, go ahead and get the Unit 2 introduction open. What did Dallin say? That you can feel, yeah, you can definitely feel it going into your arm.
Yeah.
Like when they shoot I almost said poison. It's not poison. It's what is it? The immunization, whatever it is. When they shoot it into your arm, you can feel it. That's for sure. All right, so go ahead and get that Unit 2 introduction open, please.
Wait, how's that two mouses?
Because one of them is from this computer.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good.
It feels like the old days on the old days with those little wheels. In the 19s, they used to have little wheels.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys about 1 minute to get logged into this, and then we're gonna get going. It shouldn't take us long at all. We're gonna watch a video, talk about what this unit is about, set some goals, talk about a few definitions, and we're done.
Wow.
I know.
So what were we
This is like on first quarter. Like you look at the first quarter.
We did something very similar in the first quarter with the first unit. Yeah, we talked about childhood and just like did an introduction thing at the very, very beginning of the year for the first unit, but now we're on Unit 2. So we're basically going to do all of the stuff we did in the first unit, do it all over again, but with like different stories, a different concept. We're going to be talking about animals this time instead. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. I enjoy animals. They're very cute.
I'm not gonna limit it to how does it save things when you don't? Save animals when you don't eat them.
3 bunnies.
Because then they're not dying. I didn't eat an animal.
But you don't eat it alive.
But it's still, yeah, but the less I eat, the less end up dying.
I don't know.
There's no other way to explain it. Sorry.
I got them that they
All right.
were filling out. They're supposed to not do that. Supposed to not do that. Supposed to fill out one at a time.
Okay, I don't know what we're talking about, but let's go ahead and focus back up and get going on this. So Skylar, go ahead and face forward, please. And yeah, I also definitely forgot to print this out, so sorry. My bad. But Faith, follow along with us, okay? Just on there.
Do I have to like remind you every time?
No, I have stuff printed for you. I just forgot about this one. But that's okay. All right, so let's we're gonna watch this video first. This whole unit, like what's it called? This unit is called what's it called?
Unit 2.
It is Unit 2, but it has a specific name. Hang on. Animal allies. This unit is called Animal Allies. So, like, what's an ally, first of all? A friend, someone you can rely on.
I was thinking of a good
Yeah,
person.
good. Yeah, I mean, they are good people because you can rely on them, correct? Yoshi, Skylar. Yeah, focus. Less talking when I'm talking, please. So animal allies is like animals that you can rely on. Animal friends, basically. So we're going to watch this video first. about 2 minutes long, and then we will get going. So here we go. Captions on, make it big. I hope this isn't too loud for you guys online, so maybe turn your volume down a little bit. I'm gonna turn it all the way up so that the people in person can hear it. And here we go. 1, 2, 3.
These horses, they're everything to us. They tell you when the seasons are going to change, storms coming, when bad people are around, when good people are around. They're teachers, someone you can talk to, your best friend. You know, some days he's your only friend. When you're feeling bad, they're there. They take care of you when you don't know how. They don't judge you. All they want to do is be loved by you. They protect the little kids because they're so innocent. But at the same time, they're just as nice. Part of them becomes you, and you become part of them. It's a strong bond that you can't break.
That's kind of cool video. I didn't watch it before. A lot of these things I do as we do them. I don't do them before.
What's an introduction?
Introduction is we're introducing the topic, getting you used to it. I know that a lot of people in town own horses and things like that. Does anybody here like own horses or know people that have horses, ride horses?
My cousins have horses. I've rode them.
My
Horses
auntie
are
and
fun.
uncle.
Okay.
Oh, do you
Juliana,
know
what were you saying?
Miss Brat? Do you know Miss Brat?
Yeah.
She has horses.
Does God have horses? Skylar, you have some? You have one? That's cool.
I've been on one down the little, and I fell off.
Yeah, I've only been on 2 horses in my life, I think.
They have my cousins have one named, I think it's the black and white one. I think is Raven, and the other one's name is Tivy.
That's cool.
So one of their horses died named Rosie, and she had a baby and they named it Dusty. So they sold him just to get some money, and then they had Tivy for a while, and then they got this one from Tucson.
Oh, horses are cute. I like horses. They are nice most of the time. I feel like once they get broken in, right, and trained.
Like you can't walk behind them, or else they'll
Yeah,
kick
you not
you.
walk behind a horse. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, or else they'll kick
All right.
you.
So let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit to the discussion part. This is kind of the topic that we're going to talk about most of the time. So I do want you guys to do this part on your own. I'm going to give you 3 or 4 minutes. I want you guys to answer this question. Is the relationship between animals and people truly a special bond? So do you think that relationships between animals and people is a special bond, and why? Yes or no, why or why not? So let's do 3 to 5 sentences here to answer the question. Okay, so please take a few minutes, work on that.
I personally don't like horses. I lost a finger to a horse.
What?
So therefore, I hate horses.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember that. He's so
I had a grandpa, a great grandpa. He passed away like right the day before my birthday. That was a couple years ago anyway, like a long time ago. Anyway, when he was about 12 or 13, he was riding on a horse and he had to reach down and get something, and the horse stepped on his finger and it ripped it off.
Oh
It
man.
was this finger on his hand, this one.
His pointer finger? That's crazy.
And my dad would ask him to like wiggle his knuckle
Mm.
when like without it.
I do got 9.5 fingers. Right.
I'm printing this off for Skylar.
They couldn't. I'm gonna keep it in my pocket for a while.
Well, now I'm curious how that happened.
Tell her. Once we get done with this, I'll tell you guys the story. Don't mind. Yeah, that's fine.
I finished.
Which one?
I've also ridden a mule.
That's cool. Like a donkey?
It's kind of like a donkey. At my cousin's house in Deming, New Mexico, they had goats, and we'd go ride the goats.
I'm gonna give you guys 2 more minutes. Is it working?
Why do you even don't care about elite sheets? The tardies.
Oh, because it gets recorded online. It's just like a hall pass for you guys.
The tardies.
All right, about 1 more minute to answer this question. Do people and animals have a special bond?
Did you hear what I said about riding goats at my cousin's house?
I did not.
Oh, we would like a few, like 2 times ago when we went. I think it was like last year. Yeah, we had some goats, and we'd like ride on them, or we'd fight with the billy goat that he had.
Oh man. Goats are cute. I like goats.
And then they had a bunch of baby goats too.
That's cute.
Uh huh. They also had pigs too,
Pigs are cute too.
and they also had they also have 2 little Shih Tzus. One of them is named Ada and Archie, and then they have another one that it's I don't know what the other one is. His name is Duke, and then they have a German Shepherd named Penny.
That's fun.
And Duke kills all their chickens.
Oh no, that's not as fun.
No.
I touched a bit. I carried a pig before.
That's cool.
It was a baby pig, and then a couple years ago, and next thing it's all big.
Oh yeah, pigs get big fast.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Alrighty, so let's scroll down. If you need to finish answering that question later, go back and make sure you do that. But let's go look at these unit goals. We did this at the beginning of Unit 1, where we read through these things and we said, okay, number 1, like we would label these as a 1. I'm not good at that at all. Number 2, not very good at it. Number 3, somewhat good at the skill. Number 4, I'm very good at it. And a 5, I'm super awesome, amazing at whatever the skill is. So, we're going to go based off of the reading skills that are right here. So you're going to rank how good you are at these different skills. So the first one, the reading goals. And on this one, we're only going to fill out the unit intro parts because we're doing the introduction. You do not need to put a number in the one that says unit close, only in the unit intro. So the first one says, I can read and analyze the development of ideas and language in literature and nonfiction texts, including how authors that write in different genres explain ideas. So essentially that one is saying you can understand how an author tells you something and how it goes through the story. And maybe like you understand it when someone talks about it in poetry or in an essay versus a chapter book. So essentially you're able to understand the author and what they're trying to tell you through their ideas. So you're going to say 1, not good at it. 2, 3, about halfway, I can get it right half the time. A 4 is like, yeah, I'm decent at it. And a 5 is, woo, I'm awesome. I'm amazing. So give yourself a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on that skill.
There's no way I'm a 5.
I honestly don't think anybody's a 5 on these ones.
I think I'd either be a 3 or a 4.
And I think some of you guys are around the 3s and 4s. But I want you guys to be honest with yourself. See if you can get better as we do these. Because we're going to do this chart every time we do a new unit. So the goal is to see it go from maybe a 1 up to a 2, up to a 3, a 4. So you want to see yourself getting better at these things as we do different units. Okay? So that's the first one. I'll give you a second on that. Okay. Our next one, number 2 there, under reading goals, says I can expand your knowledge and use of academic and concept vocabulary. So are you good at learning vocabulary and then using it in your daily life? So can you use new vocabulary? Give yourself a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 there. Okay. And again, just be honest. You don't have to fake it till you make it. It's okay if you're not good at it. The goal is to get you better through 6th grade. Okay? All right, are you ready for the next one? This one is writing and research goals. So the writing part of this, when we write little essays. This one says that you can write an explanatory essay, which means an informative essay. You're giving me a lot of information in an essay where you examine or research a topic and convey or tell me the ideas, concepts, and the information. So you can write me an awesome 5-paragraph essay with tons of information with an intro, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. If you can do that, give yourself a 5. If you're like, maybe a 3. If you're like, nope, not good at that, give yourself a 1 or a 2 or a 4. Right, 1 through 5.
But at times I can't do that.
Okay, so maybe a 3 then. Right?
No, I can do 5, but I'm just but other times I can only do a 1 or a 2.
Mm-hmm. So maybe in between there, give yourself a 3.
What are they going to do for Halloween this year at school?
Not a lot. You guys can wear your costumes.
Mine is a secret. I am not telling anybody what it is.
You
I
can wear
got it. All I need is just 1 part for it, 2 parts for it.
I'm
And
excited to see it.
And I went to Michael's to go get it yesterday.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. It's probably my favorite Halloween costume I've ever had.
I'm excited to see it.
Yep, but I can't wear it most of the day. It's not like you'll just see. I'm not gonna tell you a lot.
All right, we'll see it next Friday then for sure.
Okay.
Our next one, you can conduct research projects of various lengths to explore a topic and clarify meaning. So you can go online or in books and research a topic to give me all of the information I need in your essay. So give yourself a 1 through 5 on that one.
What?
You can conduct research, like research a topic, really well and give me all the information I need. Give yourself a 1 through 5. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna wear my Halloween costume to school. It's gonna be in my backpack,
That's fine.
and then I'll just. It only takes. It's only like a 30-second thing. It's like that fast.
All right. All right. Our next one, language goals. So part of your writing. Ensure that pronouns are in their proper case. So that means that you are able to use all types of pronouns, whether they are intensive, reflexive, objective, subjective. So it means you can use them and you know the difference. We kind of talked about this in Unit 1, and if you were like, nope, this is not good, then maybe give yourself a 1 or a 2. If you understood those different types of pronouns when we were using them in Unit 1, then maybe give yourself a 4 or a 5. And if you were like, I kind of get it, maybe a 3, right? But pronouns are a little bit difficult. They're easy to identify, but they're kind of hard to use sometimes. Okay. All right. Next one, speaking and listening goals. So you can engage or interact in a collaborative discussion. So being able to talk to your friends and classmates, build on top of the idea of others. So if Charlie says something and then I say something based on what he said, and you can express your own ideas clearly. So you can clearly tell me what you're thinking about based on the topic. If you're good at doing all of that and you can have a good discussion with someone, give yourself a 5. If you're like, not really, maybe a 2 or a 3, but give yourself a 1 through 5 on that one, please.
I'm giving myself a 4.
I'm giving myself a 0.
That's fine.
I only have 2 5s in here. Mostly 3s though.
I think that's pretty solid. Yep. And again, I'm the only one that sees this unless you're going around and telling everybody. So I'm the only one that can see this unless you're going around and shouting it on the rooftops. So you can be completely honest about this. And if anything, I grade all of your work anyway, so I already know where I think you guys are at on these. So just be honest. The goal is to see yourself get better throughout the year. All right. And our final one here says that you're able to integrate or add in audio, visual, and text in presentations. So if I asked you guys to make a PowerPoint, would you be able to get your ideas across clearly using audio, so voices, visuals like pictures and videos, or text, so writing it out, bullet points and stuff. So give yourself a 1 through 5 on that. Okay, I'm going to give you guys about 1 minute to finish up that chart, and then we have some definitions and stuff we're going to look at down at the bottom. Oh, okay, this won't stay. Okay, so finish up that chart. We'll do those definitions, and then we kind of have to go to art pretty quickly, actually. You don't need to do anything
I
for
forgot
you.
it was art today.
Yep, we do have art today.
Wait, will there still be art next Friday?
No, there was not art next Friday. We're going to the pumpkin patch next Friday, so there's no art.
I'm excited.
Mhm.
Okay.
That'll be coming back on Tuesday, so yes, I'll be there.
But is there going to be a short date then?
Wait, where is the pumpkin patch at?
The high school is putting it on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think my cousin's gonna be helping there.
Yeah, probably. Alrighty, so let's scroll down and do some of these definitions down here. It says academic vocabulary for explanatory and informative texts. Understanding and using academic terms can help you read, write, and speak with clarity and precision. Here are 5 academic words that will be useful to you in this unit as you analyze and write information. Number 1, review the word, where it comes from, and the sentences. Use that information to predict the meaning of the word. And then we're going to write down 2 related words for each one. And then if we need to, we can use a dictionary to look them up. So our first word here is exclude. The root word is clude, which means to shut. Our sentences say he prefers to invite his entire class to his birthday party rather than exclude anyone. And then our other sentence says to exclude people from the club based on their age would be unfair. So we need to type in this prediction box, what do we think the word exclude means? Any ideas?
To include something or to take out something.
Okay, so Dallin says to take out. I hear a couple of you guys out here. What did you guys say?
To exclude someone means like if someone asks you to play with them, you could just say no, and that would be excluding them.
Okay, so similar to leaving someone out of something. What else? Maddie, you were saying something? To not include someone?
That's what I said.
I'm aware. I know. We're all kind of saying the same thing, and you guys are all correct. It means to not include someone in something. I'm just going to say to not include something. This is kind of hard to read, but sorry. So you could not include something, to leave something out. Or someone, it might be a person. Usually it's a person. You're excluding someone from something. You're leaving someone out. And then we would need to find 2 related words. So 2 words that mean the same thing, or maybe they're opposites. Who knows? It's right up there. Include. Okay, I'll give you guys a minute on this one.
Wait, did they already do the definition for us or the other related words?
Yeah, they did the related words for us on this one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. I'm going to give you guys a minute to finish up the exclude one.
Last night I was kind of upset that I didn't go because then I had to do all of it later.
All of your work?
All the work that I had yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Did you get it all done?
Yeah, I got it all done. This morning I watched a video for the science one. And were we supposed to do the thing again? The clarify thing or whatever that was?
Clarify.
Not the biomes one, the other one. Like, do we do that?
Like carrying capacity?
Yeah.
You do not need to fill out the notes sheet on that
Okay.
one, no. We only did the biomes one.
Okay, because I turned that in this morning.
That's fine. All right, let's look at our next word here, illustrate. The root word for that is lus, L-U-S, but it also means to shine. And our examples sentences are, can you give me an example to illustrate that idea? I'm rather confused.
I give an idea.
I gathered pictures of my family to illustrate my autobiographical narrative. So we need to figure out what illustrate means. What are some meanings we could have for that?
It could be like to make it more clear.
Okay, to make it clear. Anything else?
Or to draw or write something.
So to make it clear. In this case, so that you are correct, it does mean to draw or write something because you can illustrate a picture, like actually draw something. But that's going to be a different definition that we're not going to use for this one. So the route that you were going first of to make something clear is the way we want to go with this. How else could we say it?
Give a better example.
To
make something make more sense.
Yeah, to show something better. Stuff like that. And then we need 2 words that are similar to illustrate something, to make something clear? What words also mean that?
Explain.
Okay, I like that. Explain. What else means to illustrate something? You can do draw, but that's more of like it's a different type of illustrate in this case. So we're gonna try to stick to the idea of making something clear, to explain something better. The one word that comes to mind for me is clarify. To clarify something, to make it more clear is to clarify. Okay. How many more words do we have? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 words. About 5 minutes. So we don't have a ton of time left because we have to go up to art in a second. I am recording this, so if you need to go back and watch it to finish this up, that's fine. But I'm going to kind of go through this a little bit quicker.
What about for us on art? What do we do?
Those of you that are online are going to have to jump to Miss Pontel's Google code. So you can, when
Isn't
it's
it
time,
Bullpup 6 for art?
it
Art?
will put 6 art, but it also, she has the link open on her Google Classroom. So you'll be able to just go to her Google Classroom and click on it instead. Just like you do for mine, basically. But you'll be in her Google Meet upstairs instead, so I won't be there this time.
And then do we have a Google Meet right after?
No, those of you online, we have math at 10 o'clock still, right? Is that what it says? Yeah, we'll still have math at 10 o'clock. So you, after art, you'll be able to go, and we'll see you at 10 for math. Maybe. Yes, Alex. Yeah, quickly. All right, so community comes from the root word commune, which also means common. So number 1, community leaders regularly meet to discuss the town's issues. And number 2, the business community is important to the growth of the town. It's a weird sentence.
To the town's growth.
Yeah, I think that they meant growth, not grow. But you know, we can't fix that, so oh well. What do we think the community means?
Town or city.
Town, city.
A group of people, maybe.
Yep, group of people. Good. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna go a little bit quicker because we gotta head up to art in a few minutes. So
Wait, upstairs?
yeah, you guys are going upstairs to art. Okay. What words could also mean community?
Business, maybe.
Business, group. Any other ones? I heard a couple. Roddy, what was yours? A population of people. Yeah, there's a few there. I'll give you guys about a minute on this one. Alrighty. I'm just gonna scroll down a little bit. You can probably still see it. Okay. Our next one, elaborate. It comes from the root word lab. That means to work. Number 1, because Sarah's instructions were hard to understand, Frank asked her to elaborate in detail. And then number 2, you may first create an outline to list key points, but then you must support and elaborate on your ideas with examples. So what do we think the word elaborate might mean?
Show or idea.
To show more ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else might it mean?
No, I meant like show and then comma and then ideas. Because
Oh,
they're
right.
2 different ones.
To show things, and then there's also adding more ideas.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, gotcha. Any other ideas?
Explain.
Explain.
Yeah, good. To explain, and give more detail is a good way to put it too. To give more detail about something. All right, and then we need 2 words to do that could also mean to elaborate.
I'll be right back. My puppy is whining.
Okay. What else could it mean if you're going to elaborate? What word could we replace it with? Communicate, yeah. Give more details, communicate better. Anything else? One more word. We can almost pull one from the definition that we just wrote. It's a good one. Huh? No, this one. There's a word in here that really goes well with explain. Elaborate means you're explaining more, giving more detail and explaining. Okay. Oh, whoa, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Gave you about 1 minute, really quick. And then we're going to go over our last word.
What were the other 2 again?
Which one?
The one we were just doing?
Right here. To communicate and explain. All right. I'm going to scroll down a little bit because we got to keep going. Objective is our final one. Objective, the root word is ject, which means to throw something.
What was the
And
last
then
one?
explain down.
Okay.
And then our example sentences are: the objective in a soccer game is to score goals by putting the ball in the other team's net. And then sentence 2, when Mike drafted his resume, so when he wrote his resume, he made sure to state that his objective for his career success. Wow, I read that really wrong, but that's fine. We need to figure out what objective means.
Like an object, maybe?
I know it says the word object in there, but it does not have to do with a thing. Objective is more of an idea of how to do something. So when you set an objective, a reason to be doing something, you're setting a goal. I don't know why it's at the bottom of this one.
What if it was a plan, not I was a plan? What if it was a plan?
It could be a plan too. A goal, a plan, what you're trying to complete.
What about idea?
It could be your idea, yep. Good, and then we need 2 words to go with this.
It could be.
Say it again.
It could be goal.
So we could do goal, and then Elijah said checkpoint, a goal to meet or checkpoint. I think those are both really good. So once you get that typed out, you guys can turn this in. Sorry. Is that better?
Now what do we do?
Goal, plan, what you're trying to complete.
Wait, isn't art at 8:45?
Yeah, art is in a few minutes. So, yeah, we do need to go. If you're not done in here, sorry. we'll be able to finish it up later. But you guys need to get in line so that we can head up to art class. Make sure you have a pencil. Miss Pontel is very clear about that. She does not have enough pencils for you guys to use. You have to bring your own pencil. So go ahead and hop in line. Those of you that are online, you guys need to go to Miss Pontel's Google Classroom. And in her Google Classroom,
The
she
link
has,
is right there. It says class video meeting.
yeah, she has this class video meeting. So you guys need to jump over to Miss Pontel's upstairs and we'll meet you guys up there. Okay?
Okay.
Bye, Miss Jones.
All right. Bye,
See ya
guys.
at math.
Yep, see you at math.